across the ocean, I heard of the USA. So thrilled by wild imagination, I left for Manila Bay. Then on my way, I thought and wondered what the future would be. A jumbled parental care and love in search for human liberty.
Philip Veracruz is well known as an icon of the Filipino American experience, and his work as a labor leader and organizer helped set the stage for the creation of the United Farm Workers Union. After arriving in the United States in 1926, Philip encountered hardships and struggles. Long hours, little pay, no voice or power in the workplace. He saw workers facing abuse and exploitation, and witnessed the broken hopes and dreams of so many of his fellow workers and immigrants. He wrote his feelings into poems. One of those poems, Prophets Enslave the World, became an eloquent testament of his experiences in America. In 1973, Prophets was put to music by Chris Bautista, a young Bay Area musician and community activist. The song became an anthem amongst many Filipinos of the time. The song connected them with the generations of activists who came before.
You know, during those times, there was a movement, and this was a product of it. And we sang the song Prophets Enslave the World at the first Asian Student Union, Asian Pacific Islander Cultural Week.
And, you know, you sing Prophets Enslave the World, not just because it's a beautiful song, but the message. You always start with the message. You always tell what the song is about. We always say it was written by Philip Vera Cruz, and this is about the experience of Filipino Americans, and here it is.
I was just so overwhelmed by the poem itself, the lyrics, what it meant, and the song itself. You know, like the song is beautiful.
The first time I heard Prophets was during my freshman year. The song came directly out of the Filipino American experience, and it hit me at a time when I was hungry to get rooted, to build a foundation of identity and purpose. Chris Bautista agreed to meet me at Delano at Ogbayani Village to talk about the song. Tell me a little bit about your relationship with Philip.
Yeah, well, me and him, it was almost like vinegar and water. He loved coming to my mom's house because she was Ilocano, he was Ilocano, she cooked Ilocano food. Yeah, he would come over to me and just talk to me. And he would go into his thing about talking about how he wouldn't take any crap from the foremans and other people that ran the fields. He was really defiant down here on subjects of just the whole farm workers situation. Me, I was just totally oblivious until I came down here. When I started working at Bayani, it was like, wow, you know.
So when you discovered that poem, all these experiences, sounds like
it all came together. But it's a very powerful song.
Absolutely.
And everybody's told me about it. You know, that's really powerful, Chris. You're saying something. And I said, well, the guy who wrote it has gone through so much in his life that he's expressed everything in poems.
I'm very curious about what the process was that brought you, well, that gave birth to that song.
Well, I was at my sister's house, and she goes, hey, check these poems out. So I took her guitar, went into a room of comfort, and that's where it was birthed. And then I started playing it, and then I started going, while still across. Hey, that sounds good. Mm-hmm. And then it just came out, and then I came outside after I was done and played it for my sister. And she goes, I'm going to call Joey. And I go, why? He needs to listen to this song. And he heard it. He gives me a call and goes, Chris, I heard this song And I understand it's from one of these poems from this farm worker, and I think you should play it at their benefit that's tomorrow. I go, where's the benefit? He goes, it's at the Greek Theater. And I go, yeah, right, Greek Theater, you know, because I've seen concerts there. You know, he goes, just meet me backstage. The stage manager goes, here, stand right there. I'm standing there with my guitar. And he goes, you're next. And I just kind of look at him in shock, because I peeked over the stairs and I see all these people out there. And I'm going, this is for real now.
Was this your first time?
First time ever playing the song, ever performing in front of all these people. So I start off the song and I sing the first line, while still across the ocean. You can hear a pin drop. And by the time I got to minorities in shanty towns, people were starting to, you know, acknowledge what the whole poem or the song was about. By the time I finished it, I got a standing ovation.
Right on.
Yeah, I was close to tears.
Sounds like it was the right song by the right musician in the right moment.
At the right moment. I don't know about musician, but at the right moment.
And then whoever is playing the rhythm part just
While still across the ocean, I heard of the USA. So thrilled by wild imagination, I left for Manila Bay. Then on my way, I thought and wondered what the future would be. A gambled parental care and love and search for human liberty.
while still across the ocean. I have USA. So thrilled by wild imagination, I left and on my way I thought and wondered what the future would be. I gamble parental care and love, search for pause. Human liberty. Thank you. But beautiful back pictures of half of our soul. Reflections of pause. Slavery. Yeah. Minorities in shanty towns, disgraceful spots for all to see. Inviolable garden of Eden in the land. Pause. Slavery. Since then I was a hungry stranger, busy to keep myself alive. It's equality and freedom. Can it be where billionaires thrive? Unless the power causes oppression to rob the poor and senseless greed, the wealthy view excessive profits just to enslave the world in need. last part.
While still across the ocean, I heard of USA. So thrilled by wild imagination, my New York name. Just pick it. Hey, my New York name. One more. Hey, one more. My New York name. The last part. My New York
Yeah, man.
Cool. Right on.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
What's today's date? Today is January 28th. I just played Prophets Enslave the World with Chris Bautista. So,
It's just me.
yeah.